Hey everybody, Brandon Hewitt here with Brandom Fishing. Welcome to another episode. Today we're going to be doing a cast off between the Shimano SLX and the Shimano SLX DC. They are the exact same reel with the exact same line. I'm going to be casting them on the exact same rods, casting the exact same bait. I've tried to set up this scenario so it's the most accurate possible. Took a tape measure, I measured out my stakes. I got it marked all the way out to 150 feet. So the baits I chose, we're going to be throwing the Whopper Plopper 110 with this heavy action 7-foot 6-inch ACK rod. And then we're going to be throwing a weightless Gary Yamamoto Senko with a 4-aught extra wide gap hook on this medium power 7-foot ACK rod. And I'm just going to swap the reels. So I'm going to cast 5 times with the heavy rod with the SLX, and I'm going to cast 5 times with the medium rod with the SLX DC, and then I'm going to swap the reel to the other rods, and then I'm going to do the same cast test. That way everything stays the same. The SLX is $100. The SLX DC brand new is $190. We're trying to see if it's worth it. Stay tuned and find out. Let's get after it, guys. Okay, here is going to be the starting point. Okay, there's 25 feet. Right there. And there is 150 feet. Okay, so this is the criteria of the test. I have my SLX, well actually Noah's SLX, and I have it set up with half of the brakes on and half of the brakes off. And I have it set up to where the bait drops about 1 foot per second. So that's going to be the criteria. Plus I'm going to start out each cast with there only being 1 foot between the rod tip and the bait. So I'm going to cast out just a straight overhand cast. And then the SLX DC, it's dirty already. The SLX DC set on number 2 and again about 1 foot per second. I'm going to be a little fast. Trying to keep things the same so we're not cheating. About 1 foot and just a straight overhand cast. Put my foot on the board. No thumbing except when the bait hits the ground. So that's the first cast. I'm going to do 5 of each bait like that. Then I'm going to swap rods and we'll see what the measurements are. Cast number 2. No thumb, hits the dirt, then I thumb. That one felt really good. Looks like it's right at the... Alright, last cast, I gotta make this one count. I didn't even put my thumb on that one at all and it still didn't backlash. These reels are amazing. Even the SLX, it doesn't have that digital chip inside of it, but that braking system is amazing. All right, let's cast the Whopper Plopper. No thumb. I didn't even put my thumb on the spool. Let's go see how far that was. As we walk to save a step. All right, Now it's time to change rods. We're now putting the SLX DC on the medium spinnerbait worm rod. And then we're going to put the SLX on our swim bait Carolina rig rod. It is 7'6" heavy. Alright, we are rigged and ready to go. Since I'm used to casting the whopper plopper, I'm going to start with that. So we got to set these reels up. See how fast it's falling? So we have to tighten that tensioner down just a touch. Get that 1 foot per second. Yeah, that looks good right there. Let's cast it out and see how far it goes. Oh, wow. Wow. I think I messed that up. We're gonna try that one more time. We're not even gonna measure that. Let's try this one more time. I didn't need to thumb it, but it's definitely not going as far. It's about the same distance as the last time. About 15 feet. So that's 115. That's only 15 feet farther than I casted the worm. Maybe I just have this too tight? No. That's crazy, guys. That was a little rocket. About 120. Oh, that was a good cast. The same though. All right. Let's see how well the DC casts a Senko. Need to loosen that up quite a bit. 1 foot per second drop. Perfect. Still set to 2. All right. Show me the money, baby. Felt good. Felt like a good cast. About 21 and a half. 75, 85, 95, 96 and a half. That one might be over 100, boys. Holy crap, it's way over 100. It's way over there. About 108 and a half. Okay, so the SLX casted the worm pretty much the same. But that whopper plopper, man, I could not get the distance. So this is a heavier bait. What I'm gonna do, I still got the drop right. I'm gonna go in, let's open this up. I'm gonna go in and close one of these. So now I only have 2 open instead of 3. And they're opposing each other. Let's see if I backlash, huh? This should cast like a dream. Come on, give me that 150. Oh, much better, much better. Did I hit that 150 mark, boys? Did I hit that 150 mark? About 21 and a half, so 121 and a half, not really, because there's 150, 125. It really didn't make that much of a difference. Come on. There we go, there we go. Whew. That was a good cast. Let's see where it went. I even had a little bit of wind helping me out. About 8 and a half. So 8 and a half. 125 plus 8 and a half. 133. but it looks like the SLX DC way outcasted the regular SLX. With the worm, like lightweight stuff, it wasn't that big of a difference. The SLX was close enough to the SLX DC where I wouldn't spend the extra money. If you're only going to be fishing worms or finesse applications, the SLX is definitely good enough. If you're going to be casting heavier baits, you want to cast far with heavier baits, you can't go wrong with the SLX DC. I was hitting 150 feet, where with the SLX I was only hitting like 126. I love doing stuff like this, experimenting, trying to see which reels are better, which baits are better. I really enjoy this kind of content. I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and I hope you guys learned something. And as always, fish, learn, repeat. We'll catch you on the next one. Golly, guys, the spiders here are crazy. Look at that little guy. I don't know if you can see him, but he's got like this, they're just throwing webs everywhere. It's crazy out in this field. Oh, anyways, I got bit on the leg earlier too. Not cool. I honestly don't know what just happened. Good thing it was here and not a swim bait in the pond, otherwise that sucker would have been gone.